This is refilling method of HPI8611T, used for HP14 cartridge. When out of ink message has appeared for the first time since you started using OEM cartridge, do not refill when out of ink message appears. Even if out of ink message appears, actually there is enough ink in the cartridge and head. Keep printing after performing change printer setup. For details on change printer setup, see HP reference guide. When ink is exhausted after printing in this manner, refill it by following the procedures described below. Refill method. Make sure to refill ink in order of head refill, cartridge refill, change printer setup. Once you have performed change printer setup, you must refill the head as well as the cartridge. Head refill. As shown in the figure, push in the metal ball on the bottom of the head with the projected part on the top of the refill clip to create an ink injection inlet. Open the cap of the ink container and connect the injection needle. As shown in the figure, insert the injection needle deep into the ink injection inlet on the head. Then slowly inject 5 milliliters of ink by pressing the piston of the ink container and pull out the ink container. Completely close the ink injection inlet with the supplied rubber plug. As shown in the figure, connect the head to the refill clip and push the upper part all the way in until it clicks into place. After turning the refill clip upside down, connect the supplied syringe to the rubber hole of the refill clip and slowly suck out internal air until 0.5 milliliters of ink is filled in the syringe. Then pull out the syringe. After returning the refill clip to upright position, remove the head and clean the excessive ink around the nozzle. Then, install the cartridge in the printer. If the ink keeps on leaking from the nozzle after refilling, repeat the previous step. When you install it with ink leaking, it may cause printer to malfunction. Cartridge refill. Place the cartridge on a few sheets of tissue. Attach the supplied injection inlet sticker on the label of the cartridge cover while paying attention to the shape and direction. Pierce the injection needle vertically to the ink injection inlet position indicated on the figure until the sticker is penetrated. Pull up the injection needle about 3 millimeters backward and slowly inject 25 milliliters of ink for about 60 seconds by pressing the piston of the ink container then pull out the ink container. Clean the excessive ink around the bottom of the cartridge and install it in the printer. Change printer setup. After installing the refilled head and cartridge in the printer, carry out the changing printer setup as described in the first step. Before using the printer, run the head cleaning process by referring to the HP reference guide.